What's going on YouTube? I'm ImMrFitzy and this is around a sharpshooter I had the other day. Sorry about my lack of videos lately. I just had a lot of work to do, or I've been bored of Call of Duty, which is quite understandable because this game's very boring. I think the problem with Call of Duty now is that it's just the same recipe over and over again. I know they keep changing things, but at the end of the day, it's still the same Call of Duty. I don't think they'll be able to turn it out of this like downward spiral either, which is a shame because it was a really good game at the time. The game shits out the M191 straight away, and these are just perhaps the most stupidest guns. Any gun akimbo on sharpshooter is just luck. If you get a kill with it, you're lucky because you just gotta hope your bullets go in the general direction of your reticules. There's not much else you can do. You've just got to hope you're close enough to them. If you get steady aim, then you're kind of in the good for a while. Then I get my favourite gun, the AUG, or the AUG, it depends what you want to call it. This is my favourite gun in the game, probably because it's still powerful and not seemed as overpowered. Because like, if you use a FAMAS, then you get called like overpowered. If you use an AK-74U, overpowered. So I just stick with this. It's a really good gun. It is probably my favourite. Even if I had to pick between the FAMAS, the AK-74U, I'd probably still pick this because I just like the way it looks and the recoil and everything on it. And the fire rate's pretty good as well. Sharpshooter is not actually a bad game mode, it's just the guns they give you are always retarded. Like, if they should probably take akimbo out of it altogether because no one really wants akimbo weapons. You never generally want luck-based guns in games, and I don't know why they actually put akimbo in the game, even on Modern Warfare 2. But I suppose they got bored and they needed something else. I get a hit marker because sniper rifles are pants on this game, and I'm not the best of snipers, as everyone knows. I'm just pre-aiming this corner. I'm waiting for that guy to come around, but he never does. And then I realised this guy's sitting next to me and doesn't realise, which was quite handy, because if he realised, he probably would have tried the no-scopes, but he didn't. So I think I only get 3 kills with the sniper, and all 3 are like from this elevated position. You never want to just put yourself on the ground with other people when you're using a sniper, because then everyone will just start running at you and no-scoping, and then you'll probably get no-scope pro'd by one of them. I get the FAL Silence next, and it's quite a good gun, but you have to be really close for it to be effective because the damage on it is absolute wank at range. I get this guy as he spawns. If you did not know, there's a spawn just there, and it's quite loose. And it sounds quite weird, loose spawn, but loose spawn is when you can be round that area and even pre-aim round that area, and people will still spawn there, which is what just happened there. So they're quite well known on free-for-all. There's quite a few loose spawns on this game. Normally, on the better maps, there's no loose spawns, and that's why they're called competitive. Like, because I'm not going to go into that because that'll just take too long. I get the ballistic knife now, and I really don't want to get into many fights with this because I know people aren't going to kill me with it, so I can go near the action, but at the same time I don't want to risk my luck, so I just get that kill and run off. And though I get a few more kills with it, but I don't stay out in the open for long. If you watch me, I just peek my head around, take a shot, and then go back. You never just want to just leave yourself in the open, even if it is a weapon like this, because wankers will eventually hit you with it, and they'll get lucky. So I check the loose spawn here again, but no one spawns there. Right here, there's actually a guy standing still there, and I couldn't get the angle right, and then he runs off. As soon as I get the angle right, he runs off, which is quite annoying. I get the Makarov now, extended max, which was my favourite pistol. My new favourite pistol is the ASP because it's so wank. Yep, I like rubbish weapons for some apparent reason. The reason you can get a good game in sharpshooter is because no one actually really pays attention to the yellow blobs on the radar. So no one actually goes for me even though I'm first. It's not like sticks and stones in gun game where you go for the person that's in first to put them back a stage or take away their points. It's just more like you can't actually do anything to stop me. I'm not going to stop killing even if I do go down a weapon or something. Yeah, I think I get 2 quick kills here. I hit one of them, and then as soon as I kill one, I know the other guy's just going to run straight towards the red dot, which he does, or the yellow dot in this case. Sharpshooter round. And my final weapon's the ASP, even though I just mentioned that they're my favourite pistols. And akimbo ASPs, my god, I love them. They're the worst things ever. That's why I like them. So I decided to get my rape hat on and run at them for the last bit of the game to challenge for the win. I think I'm easily going to win, but I decided to just run at them anyway. I quickly turn on this guy. I hear him coming at the last second, which enabled me to put a few shots on him, which I think made him flinch and he missed. I'm not sure. I'm starting to get like a little bit of a kill feed going here, and I decided to wait out the last bit of the game because I'm not going to risk my flawless game for that. Final score was 26-0, and my score was 5,600. I kept a 2-time multiplier for the whole game pretty much, and I won, of course. That would be stupid if I didn't win. This has been ImMrFitzy. Goodbye.